What's up? I'm back today on April 7th. It's a Sunday, and today I wanted to talk about uh, my parents and my friends and their reactions toward me being trans when they found out. Um, I guess I'll start with my parents. Uh, let's see. I found alright. Well, alright, I went through like maybe a year, a few months. It was a long time. I went through this very, very dark period of time where I was just extremely depressed and I was doing bad stuff, and I just slept all the time. It was bad. It was really bad. And then I came across a TV show where this one character was trans, but I didn't know it. I didn't know what trans was. I didn't figure it out until I had to go and look up the show, and then I had to figure out who that character was, and then I had to go and figure out, what was going on, because that character looked like a girl, but apparently wasn't, and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, hey, that kind of reminds me of me, so I had to go look it up, and then I did my research, and then I came across a definition of transgender, and so that kind of sparked my interest. And I went on YouTube and I Googled everything, and I just kind of I found out, and I knew that that's what I was. That one night was one night, and I got really excited over that, but I didn't say anything about it because I thought about it, and my parents, I don't know, I didn't know what they would think about it, because really back then I wasn't real big into like LGBT and all that, and I didn't know. I was young. I was like, I think it was like 12 when I found that out. So I just kind of kept my mouth shut and continued being miserable for about 2 months, until one day I was on my bed doing my homework, and my mom came in and she's like, well, do you feel like you're trapped in a body that's not yours? And I was like, yes. And then she showed me this video that she found. I don't know where she found it, but I watched it, and it described me. It explained so much. So my mom knew, and I told her, and then uh, I think that same weekend, like we talked about it, and she was okay with it. And that same weekend, she decided she was gonna go tell the family, because I had to go to my dad's for the weekend, because I go see him every other weekend. And let's see, yeah, she invited the family over, and she told them, and they weren't that surprised, because honestly, it was pretty obvious that I wasn't a girl. Like, I started dressing like a guy in third grade, I think, and I didn't do anything girly. I didn't want to play with Barbies or anything like that. I just kind of wanted to. I don't know what I wanted to do. I didn't do anything like that. I played with Legos, but everyone does that. Anyways, no one was surprised, and my dad, on the other hand, he wasn't surprised either, and he said he was supportive about it, and you could tell he tried to be, but I don't think he was really okay with it. And I don't know if he is now or not, but he tries to be, so that's okay. I mean, sometimes he says stuff that's just not acceptable, and just it pisses me off, but whatever. And my mom's side of the family, they were okay with it, and my dad's side of the family, I don't know. I think they're okay with it. As far as I know, I don't see them that much. They live in Pittsburgh, so I don't know. But my friends, okay. Uh, when I decided to transition, and I picked my name and everything like that, and I decided to go to a doctor, and all that started, or at least we wanted to, I was in the middle of 7th grade, so I had to. In the summer before 8th grade, I sent a little message on Facebook to all my closest friends explaining the situation, And well, not just my closest friends. Some people that I kind of talk to and that I felt like I should tell them because I mean I talk to them and I don't want them to call me by the name that I used to go by if I'm going by a different name. So I talked to them and they were all right, or at least I thought they were. There were some people who I told who said they were okay with it, and then later on I found out that they are not okay with it. They think it's a sin or something like that, some kind of religious crap. But anyways, uh, yeah, they were okay with it. They asked me what I wanted to be called by, and of course at the beginning, everyone was like, you know, you make mistakes and you call me by my other name and don't call me Ray, and that's fine because you gotta get used to it. And that it actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. Oof, my dogs are going crazy. Um, yeah. And then the one awkward thing about it is that I had a teacher in the 7th grade who moved up the grade and became one of my 8th grade teachers as well. So I had to explain that to her. I was like, no, I don't go by that name anymore. Oh, and I'm not a girl. So she was okay with it. She's a really good teacher. Like, she's pretty much the only teacher who ever actually taught me something. But anyways, I think that's it. I didn't really have too much of a problem with people, like, in my school. At least not, like, they never said anything to me about it. Or they didn't, like, act angry or anything like that, or bully me or anything. But they did say some stuff behind my back, which I kind of expected. It actually went a lot better than what I thought it was going to be, so that's cool. Um, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, my sisters. Okay. Um, I don't know how they felt about it. I mean, I know my younger sister, Lucy. She the very next day that she found out she won the bus, she told everybody she had a brother. So I guess I don't know. I think people were thinking like my mom had another baby or something. It was weird. But other than that, I don't know how the others felt about it. But I don't think they care now. Like obviously, it's been almost 2 years since I decided that wasn't me, and I needed to change so I could be happy. So, and I think that's it. Yeah. If I think of anything else, I'll make another video next week. I'm gonna make another video anyways. But, okay. Later.